Hey, welcome to today's episode. We are talking about the disgusting side of network marketing today here with Beach Boss Influencers. My name is Brandy Shaver, and I've got Fran Lobsher with me and Adrienne Lindeen. And we're going to talk about some things that may get your goat today. You may be a little irritated with some of this stuff, but we're excited about it because, listen, there's a lot of things going on in network marketing that are just not attractive. In fact, most of us want to go barf in the corner. So that's what we're talking about today.
And just before we got on, Adrienne was reading some of the messages that she had. So go ahead and read them out, Adrienne, because they're hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, y'all, is either you're not in network marketing and you get bombarded by people who you don't know and you don't go out asking for the information. It just shows up in your feed in front of your face. It just shows up in your DMs, your private messages, like wherever you are on social media, a network marketer is going to find your inbox. and when you're also a network marketer, and you are using the today strategies, right? Like you've ditched the old school strategies of, like my kids call me like the dinosaur ages, and you're using, audience automation, you're using influence marketing, you're building your business in using today's strategies where it works right now. Is that the disgusting side of the network marketing is scrolling through your news feed. So I call, kind of like being awake, right? Like a lot of people in our community, once they come to one of our events or, they've been at our workshop, they're like, I can't unknow what you guys have just taught me. Like there's no way I could ever go back. So it's like their awakening moment. And once you're like awake, it just becomes kind of gross how you get bombarded with these messages, like, let me just read one right here. Okay.
Yeah. And I think to point out before you start, I don't think these people know, like you're saying, like someone is teaching them to be disgusting and spammy and gross. Like this.
I just found one too.
Yeah. I've got one that I was like ranting to my husband
Hey girl,
the other day.
The girl. Nobody calls me girl. Sorry. I've never ever been called girl. Hey girl, do you have an open mind to a business opportunity that could bring you in significant amounts of money each month if it doesn't interfere with what you already do? She didn't answer again. This was in July, but yeah.
And like Brandy said, is like, this is how network marketers are being taught. And it's like, I was telling the beaches before we started, like, it's just so distasteful and it just leaves this like yuck in
it. Like unprofessional is, I think, is the key word. Like, it's so frustrating.
And, like I was giving them an example of this message I got. And here's the thing. I don't know this person. I've never been reached out in a human way. There's no
like, hey, Adrienne, how are you?
Yeah.
Great to meet you.
No prior connection. No trying to build a relationship, right? And here's the thing in this space, it's people buy from people that they know, like, and trust, and they join people who they know, like, and trust, right? And so I got the message and it was, hey, Adrienne, I was checking out your profile and wanted to ask if you'd be open to earning some extra income alongside what you're already doing. It's something that can be easily done and might be a great fit for you. No pressure. Just let me know either way when you get a chance. Okay. 2 days, no response. I didn't open it. 2 days later, got another message. Okay. A week later, got another message without any of these responses.
It's like she's having a conversation with herself, and like maybe what she's thinking in her brain is you're answering in her brain instead of, actually answering on Messenger, which you're not. You didn't even open it. Like, get a clue, people, right? Like,
I know. And like I said, I feel for this network marketer because I feel like that they're being so misled.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but it's bombarding, right? Like just the constant message over and over, no response. And it just makes me sad for them. It makes me sad for this industry because this is how and why, there's such a negative connotation in this space when it's actually incredible. It changes so many lives. with the products and the business side of it. But it's just yucky. It's yucky,
Yeah.
y'all.
I think the feeling it leaves in your mouth is like you literally just feel like you're an object. Like they want you to just buy something or join them, and there was no human connection. There was no, like, hey Adrian, how are you? Like, what do you do? Like, how many kids do you have? Like, when you go out in real human places, like not on
You actually
podcasts
find
and
out
like
about people.
not on Zooms, like you actually talk to people. I don't know if
Yeah.
you all know how to do that anymore because, sometimes my kids don't. I have to like force them to do that. But when you go out in real life, like outside of a screen, off your phone kind of thing, when you go into a bar, when you go into a restaurant, when you look at another human, you smile, you say hello. If you might start up a conversation on the bus or wherever you may be, in the airport or whatever, right? That's how you actually do network marketing too, people. It's a human touch. It's not, hey, Adrian, I would love you to join me in my business so I can hit my freaking rank. It makes me so angry because network marketing is incredible. And the average Joe, it literally levels the playing field for everyone. I don't care whether you were born homeless or you was born with a silver spoon in your mouth. It literally levels the playing field for everyone. The problem is these companies and leaders are still teaching this bullshit. Like, that's the part that pisses me off. Like, we are in 2025, people. Pull your heads out of your butts.
And like, if you're doing this and you have that gut feeling of like you hate it, right? You're secretly hating it, right? Then that's your sign. That's your sign that you need an awakening on some newer strategies that are working, and not just right now. These are the strategies we've been using. Okay, Beaches have been using. Beach Boss has been teaching for almost 6 years, just in Beach Boss.
Right.
And these are the same strategies that built our own personal brands and helped us enroll thousands into our team before we created Beach Boss. And another clue, if you knew who I was, like you went to my profile, you tried to check me out, you would have seen that I teach network marketers how to not do what you
That was going to be my next point. That was going to be my next
actually checked out, and instead of just saying it in the message, actually checked out your profile.
Like here's what people are doing, right? They're getting their DMO, their daily mode of operation, from their upline, whatever, right? Their upline's telling them, go send out 100 DMs to your Facebook following people, right? Which is great. I love that people are doing the do. However, put some effort into it, right? Like, it's almost like dating. If you don't put any effort into the date, and you go out on a date with someone that's just like all about themselves and like they don't ask any questions about you, or they don't really give a flying rip about you, it's just all about them. Think about how that makes you feel, right? That's what you're doing when you're just checking the list. Yes, I sent those 100 DMs. But if you really wanted to build your business, you would do some research, people, right? Like,
you could be on a date with like a serial killer. But if you went to the profile, you went and did some research,
you would know.
Yeah, you might like start to see like, hey, I don't know if I want to go out to this guy, seems a little sketchy. I don't know.
This makes me want to throw up in my mouth. But I think a lot of the problem comes in that these leaders don't know how to teach their downline how to build effectively. They don't know how to teach how to build influence, because they built years ago. They already have a network and they've got massive influence. So they don't know how to teach them how to do what they did. Because everyone who's joined them doesn't have the audience. They don't have the network. They don't have the influence over their network. And so I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, if any leader here is, or if anybody's watching and they're saying, no, Fran, you got it all wrong. But I think they're actually like, it's like a thumbsuck. It's like, I don't know how to teach these people how to do what I did.
Yeah, so, because it isn't duplicatable unless they have built,
unless they have the network, and unless they've got the audience and they've got the influence of their audience, then they can go and message people who know, like, and trust them.
And nothing's
they can't transfer their influence. They can't. Everyone has to create their own, and that's the secret to this whole deal.
But they don't know how to teach that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where people are getting it wrong, because listen, network marketing has been the same since the creation of network marketing. The only thing that's changed is the tools we use to do it, right? So if you were an old school network marketer before the freaking internet, I know maybe many of you
Napkins
can't
on
even remember that.
circles on napkins.
Yeah. You were literally going out to networking events. You were networking with people. You were building relationships. That's how you built network marketing. Is you built an influence of people. It's never going to change. Never. It's always going to be the same thing. The tools will change, right? Like maybe down the road we'll have some crazy, thing in our brain that like just meets Adrian, like we walk by each other and we can talk in our brains and we don't have to use our mouth. But still, we're going to have to build the relationships. The know, like, and trust, that piece is never going to change. And the reason it's never going to change is because humans don't change. Like, we're not going to change how things work. That's just how it is, right? So whatever tool comes down the road, the piece is you have to build that freaking audience. That's it. You have to build the influence around other human beings. They have to know, like, and trust you.
Build relationships. Like be a human, just be a normal human being.
Right. Like, hey, Fran, my name's Brandy Shaver. How are
Yeah.
you? Where are you from?
Yeah.
Hello. Like,
Yeah. And you guys, social media helps you do it faster because you don't have to be in physical form to build these relationships, right? Like you can, it's at the tip of your fingertips is being able to build it, but it does take some time. It's not this push button. Like you're not going to have a 6-figure business in 30 days, but I'm telling you, you build it and you're not going to have to rebuild it, right? Like you're not going to have to turn around and start for over again. Like it will continue to compound on itself, and you can kind of like take some steps back, right? Not out of your business, but you know what I'm saying? You're not going to have to go, hustle your face off, right? So literally it all, like what Brandy says, is building influence. And how do you do that? How do you build influence? You start branding yourself. You start branding yourself, and you stop branding your company, right? And branding you as, the shape girl, or, whatever it is, right? Like
You start showing up as that leader.
Yes. Right. And serving your following, without thinking them as a dollar sign, which is what I feel like every time a stranger sends me those messages that knows nothing about me, asking me to join their thing, right?
Yeah, they didn't even go to your profile and look and see, okay, what does Adrian do? What is important to her in her life? You guys are all missing, and I don't mean that as a blanket statement, but the industry itself, a lot of the industry is missing the freaking human touch. You all are worried about this AI, right? Like AI replacing all of us and doing all our jobs, and all of us are just going to be homeless and have no money. You're already doing it to yourself. You are literally already a robot if that's what you're doing. If you're sending out those messages and expecting someone to answer when you didn't go into it with intention on how I can serve them, you are not researching or, doing any sort of connection as a human. You're already an AI bot. So you might as well just, sit back and be homeless already. Like, AI's over. It's done. You're already doing it.
Homeless already.
You're already soulless. It's fine. Just keep doing it, I guess. But here's the thing. We have an event September 18th, and it's called Attract Your Downline Beach Party. And we are going to teach you all the pieces on how to start building this influence, how to switch the script and stop chasing. Like Adrian was talking about the fish, right? Adrian, can you hurry and share that? Because that was so good.
Because literally it's about showing up, right? I just said branding yourself, right? And attracting your people to you, right? We're not trying to be here and chase things. Nothing in our life is about chasing. If there's anything you want in life, it's about attracting what you want in life. You want that house, you want that vacation, right? You have that goal, but how do you attract that result to yourself? So I was sharing with the beaches about this video that I watched. You don't even go catch fish, y'all. Okay? You don't go catch fish.
Dive in and start swimming around and trying to catch.
Well, you can, but
you're going to come back tired and with no fish, because you're not going to be able to swim fast enough to grab them. Okay? But you're literally attracting a fish. Think about it. You put bait on your hook. You cast it out and you are trying to attract the fish to the bait, right? Or to be, so you're not chasing them, you're attracting them. So do the same thing in your business. That's exactly what we teach. We're going to be showing this at the event that Brandy just said, is how do you position yourself so that you are attracting your perfect people so you can stop chasing. No one likes to chase. No one wants to be chased.
Yeah, when someone chases you, you normally run. So that's like your default, right?
And
I'm
if
going to
people,
chase Adrian and
yeah.
she's going to run. She's going to be
And
like,
if
what
people
the heck?
cave after you've chased them for months and months, that's like a pity yes. You don't want a pity yes, because let me tell you what happens with a pity yes. A pity yes signs up and never says anything to you ever again. They don't do their business.
Just trying to get you off their backs.
Exactly. You want people that are yes because they came, they found you, they connected with you, you built influence with them, right? They trusted you. They love showing up to watch your content, to just swallow up your energy, what you're providing, and then they want to be like, yes, I want to do what you're doing. And that's exactly what we teach here. And that's exactly what we're going to be showing at this event. So
yeah, so grab the link. It's going to be
at our party, our beach party.
It's going to be so fun. We're so excited about it. And listen, our entire existence is to elevate the industry of network marketing. That's our goal in Beach Boss Influencers, right? There is no reason for you to be swimming in the ocean trying to catch one fish. Like, do you know how freaking long that takes, by the way? Like, to just like chase people, it's so irritating. And listen, I've done it all too. So if you're listening to this and you're like, man, Brandy's kind of bitchy today, listen, I've done it all. Okay. I have chased. I have, like, we've got so many stories that we're going to be sharing.
Oh my goodness.
You would die laughing.
We need to do a podcast on
you literally, when she says you would die, you would not even believe some of this.
We're going to be sharing some of this. So stay tuned, but grab the link, get to the beach party. It's going to be so good, and we'll see you there.
Yeah. Bye.